Just like I told Coco, my bitch. You already know.
You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, two teams coming in feeling good about how their last game went and want to continue with another win here today. It's the Seahawks going up against the 49ers.
Larry, we are down the peninsula from San Francisco as you get a look inside modern Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
So much of this game is still mental, still psychological. Yeah, we just saw a big-time run right there, but you have to believe he was dreaming about this last night in his hotel room before this one, thinking, hey, first time I touch it, let's go for some big yardage and set a tone. That's exactly what he got done.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
As they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And his third year honors the punter Bradley Pinion to kick it away. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. They run it again with Lacey. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, Wilson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. QB split out wide now. They're in the Wildcat. They'll run from the Wildcat. It's Hyde. And some room to maneuver. Hyde dancing past it. And he's brought down after a good game. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now this time he'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
It's Shaquille Griffin, the rookie from Central Florida. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So they throw the big six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. Running right through it. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Second down following the incompletion. it earns him a fresh set of downs.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, they've all been going together as well.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So a collective holding of breath here as the starter heads for the sideline. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays. Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold on. Here's Hoyer. Going for the deep ball. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense. And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception. And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a 3rd down. So this is not the QB here. They're going to do a direct snap out of the wildcat. Direct snap. This is high. Room here to run. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game. And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed. And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. The direct snap to Procise. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They stay on the ground. This time it's Lacy. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter. No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. Looks like the defense has press coverage here. To throw on third down. Wilson. Flush to his right. And able to catch.
Why the hell is he out of bounds?
They're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. Here's John Ryan now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Well, if you haven't gotten enough football this Thanksgiving weekend, there's still more to come. Tonight,
yes.
You're pumped up. It's two of the most storied franchises in NFL history doing battle, the Packers and Steelers from Heinz Field. Then tomorrow night, wrap up your Cyber Monday with the Texans at the Ravens from Baltimore.
Man, is it time to start shopping already?
Just go online, man. I said Cyber Monday. Click, click, click. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. To the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Wasn't able to get anything. No gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it, and that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
A play fake to Hyde. Now it's Hoyer. And he's going to beat his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. On the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. And out now come the Seahawks. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Carry here for Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lacey gets the handoff from Wilson. And he's got some space here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45.
Come on, Eddie Lacy.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Oh.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right. And a dump off here to Robinson.
This motherfucker fell down.
On the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This motherfucker dropping passes.
I'm not sure we can spot
Come on, Wilson.
on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
On is the punter, Ryan, to send this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And tough starting field position here. They start the drive with Hyde. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
After this. About the 7 or 8 yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run
Hello?
to be happy with. Good, solid
Hey,
yardage.
I have a question for you. How you feel about me taking Chauncey off offense? Straight cornerback. I want him just playing defense only until they pretty much teach him the proper way to protect himself on offense. Because no, not on offense he won't unless he, go out to bat somebody up if they get tired or something like that. He pretty much will be like Drake them replacement when they get tired instead of starting on offense. Because when he get hurt, it hurt the defense. Because I don't know why. They don't block when he run the ball like they need to. So it's pretty much like a pick and choose almost type thing on what to do with him. I can't afford for him to come out the game.
It's a big run there by Hyde. And even 60 yards.
It ain't so much of that. Like I said, until he really just learned to protect himself when he running the ball. Kentucky ain't moving.
And some room to roam now.
It's hurting him and it's hurting the defensive side of the ball. And I know he liked to run, but at the same time, he getting tired of getting crushed too. But before I did anything, I talked to him. But before I did anything else, I want to talk to you too, see how you feel, make sure we have understanding that you know what's being what and why. You know what I'm saying?
Back at the 11-yard
Yeah, he gonna learn regardless. That's gonna happen regardless.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. So the D-line's going to spread out. Back to throw.
They're gonna figure out something.
Escaping the pressure right.
Because I can't have him getting hurt is killing me. And I have to put somebody else at cornerback that can't cover the side of the field like he do. And they run straight over there. As soon as I took him out the game, they ran straight to his side. And I ain't had nobody to put back there really but Cameron.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they only can run it once or twice. They're looking at a zone here.
We gonna get it figured out. You know me. I just like to talk to parents, let them know what my ideas are, see where they stand. So if I do it, you'll know why and understand why. Because until we able to stop some people, we gonna continue to have issues on defense. You know what I'm saying? And as from right now, as you see, until they switch the offense up a little bit, defense gonna have to win us some games. We're gonna have to get a whole lot of more stops. And I got to get them to understand on when that ball on the ground, you got to either pick it up or get on it. We had too many fumbles today that they didn't pick up.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle offense now set to come
we'll get it together. I just wanted to see, you know, get an understanding of how you feel if I did before I just make a move. And if I do make a move, you'll know why. It ain't to punish him or, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes kids will think you trying to punish them like they did something wrong. And they don't. It won't have nothing to do with him at all.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's going to be a teaching process, too. I mean, the offensive line did better. It's more of getting the other running backs to fucking block. So, once we get them to understand, hey, you got to block just like he got to block for you, then we'll be all right. And that's going to be the process of that.
They're out in front as we send you down to Orlando to check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, LR. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We got to be able to stop people. Can't have people just being able to score, you know, and
here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation
cornerback.
As we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I
think I'm just trying to get a better suit of what I can do to prevent him from getting hurt and having to come out the game. And that's like the only thing I know right now is to do it that way. Because can't afford for him to keep going out the game because he getting hurt on offense. And that's pretty much what it is. No, he's still gonna play offense. He just won't start on offense. It's gonna be more of him on defense more than anything. You know, and I talked to coach them, they understand where I'm coming from too, because I can't have him hurt. That's just the bottom line. I don't have too many kids that can play cornerback. Yeah. I mean, he gonna, like I say, he gonna be able to play defense. Offense. That's not gonna be an issue. The issue is right now, I gotta have a kid that understands the cornerback position. You know, I'm gonna be able to teach somebody else, but until I have to be able to have somebody I can depend on that I ain't gotta worry about getting hurt. And I don't have anybody to replace Chauncey right now if he get hurt.
And you're the defender, you gotta fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You gotta play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case,
exactly.
they managed to get it done.
And you know, like I told them, my plan, I'm finna strictly start worrying about defense and getting it together and just let them do what they gonna do on that offensive side of the ball, because we got to stop some people until the offense is able to put some points on the board. And that's just the bottom line.
Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter three.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is
he off the field. Exactly. And I have nobody to replace him that can play that side of the field no more.
Get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score.
Yeah.
Simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But
exactly.
The first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted. Now their offense has to pay it off.
You get the latter 50%.
Yeah, and once we teach him to protect himself more, then you know what I'm saying, we can put him back over there. He's still gonna get to run the ball because Drake them can't run the ball the whole game. See, they get tired. They can't run the ball the whole game. He gonna get to run the ball, but as far as just constantly being on the field, then he gotta play defense, then he gotta play offense, then he gotta play defense. He get tired for one, and then two, when they do run the ball, he get hurt because they don't block. So we got to get on them to make sure that they understand you got to block every time for everybody. You can't keep taking plays off.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
So when we get them to understand that, we'll be all right.
He's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Well, he gonna be all right on this on the defense side of the ball. I gotta get more focused on stopping people than trying to help them on defense right now. That's my main concern. Getting focused on stopping people, because until we can stop people, we gonna have a problem with winning games. And that's just really what it is, straight up. So just think about it and then let me know what you think. All right.
On the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. Over 4 thus far. They're looking at third and the nose of the football.
After getting this one across the 40. You give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. So possession will stay the same.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
So they're operating in the red zone.
The fuck he slide for? You gotta be shitting me.
It's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body boys guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One of the things I love about this game is there's a match of wits throughout the game. Who's going to get the advantage? Who's going to catch someone off guard? I feel like the offense thought they might catch the defense off balance with that play call, but unfortunately, that didn't work for them.
Damn lag killing me.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But he was stopped on that play. But he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. And some changes here. It's a defense sequence. They set up the screen, and that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Good D, why?
3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Bradley Pinion.
Let's go, defense. Offense, get some more stuff going.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out of bounds. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Flushed out right.
Throw the ball. What are you running forward for?
Well, I think you can go ahead and give
Fuck.
your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2
Look at this
points.
shit. Fucking leg.
This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love. And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game lead this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 34 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Hoyer with a give. This is Williams. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. To kick it away. On the return, this is Denard Robinson. To the 26-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it 6 and move forward.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Running away on Cat, it's Procise. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
But that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their totals just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. This time Wilson will throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro Navarro Bowman, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And he stops immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
All right, first down more. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone.
I got the ball.
Before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real
Fuck out of here. I got the ball. How they gonna... Wow.
At this stage in the fourth, they needed points out of that drop.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Really starting field position here for the offensive unit. Carry number 20 here. There. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
One, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16.
They take him down at the 26. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And goal.
First off, the shit was blocked. Second off, that flag was late as fuck. Fuck out of here, man. Goddamn home field advantage shit.
Situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
From there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
And the quarterback won't take the snap here. This is Program Cfm.
He's trying that gay shit.
He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now here comes
y'all niggas some fluky ass, no balling ass.
The 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they're going to see consistently. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
This nigga would not throw the ball. The fuck?
In there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Now Wilson, 2nd down.
Throw the ball!
And down he goes again.
What the fuck going on in this game?
In there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
I can't even audible. Look at this shit.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. He's got it complete. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able
That
to
lad
get such a
fucking
good
me up.
yardage on that
I can't
play.
do shit.
That pass was illegal.
Here's Ryan now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And this works out well as a kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. Anyone who worries about the 3-point kicker, exactly. You put it through the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that would help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Fresh set of downs here. They run again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Niners on 3rd down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd down and 12.
Why you playing like Maul?
All teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about quick protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for San Francisco, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat for just the second time in 11 games so far. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL